Oh my holy crap. Hey, what's up, Gemini Sun Rising Moon? My name is Angelo 77 and this is your weekly reading. Just give me a second. I have to close the balcony door. Thank you for your patience. Oh my god. So, welcome to your weekly Sun Rising Moon Gemini. I hope you're doing fine. Welcome back to this channel. If you already know me, thank you for all the good karma donations here to this channel. I appreciate you guys so much. We already reached 600 people here, and it's becoming bigger and bigger and better. And I have a week ahead tarot spread for you guys that I found yesterday. And I will use my energy oracle cards for the first 4 messages from the divine guidance for in person development, home, family, partnerships, work, money, and then a central theme with the tarot and main challenge with the tarot, just to give you a quick what is going on in your week kind of thing. So I have also here a candle and a pyramid because I need to, create a set here. So calling upon Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Guardian Angel Zadkiel, and Azrael to make this to a sacred place. Gemini Sun Rising Moon, the week ahead spread 2 times, they said. Okay. The first card for person development and well-being, divine guidance is saying, we just called him upon Archangel Metatron. You're seeing a lot of good things happening for you. Your third eye is so open because he stands for the third eye. And it's also that you see all the possible realities that are actually serving to you, the best possible realities for your outcome in your personal development, in your personal well-being. And if you feel like there's a challenge coming or the central theme about that, and you don't know how to move forward or you don't see the best possible outcome, call upon and invoke Archangel Metatron. He helps you to balance and bring your third eye to a perfect, healthy state. Home, family, neighbors, divine guidance, angel of strength. I feel like you need to be... They tell me that you are triggered here and there by your family, Gemini, by your home, by your environment, maybe a Leo person, maybe a fire person, or maybe this is actually you being the Leo, you tapping into that I am presence, I am that I am, and I don't give a fuck about anyone, what they think about me, how they act towards me, how they're like making me feel like, because I maintain and nurture my own energy. There's number 40 and number 50, like having stability that will bring in new cycles, and having like, standing strong in the changes and the challenges with the number 5, the challenges, because the stronger you stand your ground, the better you tap into this new cycle. I feel like they also tell me something as you heal your family with you being you, Gemini. The partnerships and romances, divine guidance, the temple path, you going through spiritual evolution in your partnerships, maybe in regards also to your family, in the dynamics and the relationships, in your romance life. But it's beautiful because it helps you to grow, it helps you to become and make you to a better Persian. Work, money, divine guidance, but as healer of the ages. I feel like you realizing more and more that your service here in the collective is actually being a healer with the services that you want to choose, with the tools that you want to choose, if it's Reiki, if it's reading tarot cards, if it's reading, if it's doing, I don't know, working with crystals, or being a coach, being a psychologist, and combining it with holistics, like for whole body, combining it with spirituality. And I feel like when I look at those cards with the healer of the ages and angel of strength, it's like, I think you're already tapping that they're more and more into, though your family or your environment is kind of making you feel like as if you cannot do that, as if you should not go this path. And the divine is here and telling us, keep standing your ground and keep being you and do whatever you feel like you want to do. Bottom of the deck, the thinking man. Don't overthink this service, this healing service that you want to pursue for yourself. So let's see, 3 times tarot shuffling. Angel of strength again. and combination with 5 of Cups. Take what resonates. Okay, perfect. So the central theme in your personal development and well-being with Archangel Metatron, Queen of Cups, you becoming more psychic. As I said, your third eye is opening more and more up, and I feel like you already know what is it that you need and how can you create that. What are like your psychic abilities are becoming more and more present in your life, and you're not tripping around, Gemini. This is your confirmation. What is the challenge here in this week for you? Justice in reverse. I feel like you also understanding who is holding you back in your personal development, in your well-being, and even if it's close people, even if those people are very close towards you, you need to choose yourself. You need to listen more to your intuition. You need to listen more to the wisdom that you gained, because the Archangel Metatron is also standing for wisdom. Whenever I channel his energy, it's in momentum when I firstly see a purple light orb, as well as standing under the shower or doing like exercises, doing sports. And I have this voice that just talks out of nowhere about some situations that I've been through in my life. And then he lets me talk about the wisdom that I gained from those lessons. And I feel like you gained a lot of lessons in your personal development about your well-being. And it also is in regards to your intuition. And you need to, with the Justice card, it's like you need to really give yourself permission and be in this root chakra, in this grounded energy of cutting the cords with the Libra scale. Who is serving you good, who is dimming your light, who is not. This week, especially, and if it's some family people or some close people in your family, I know it's challenging. It's not about like cutting them away, like do whatever you feel like you want to do. I don't want to tell you anything about what you have to do or what you should do, but I learned from myself, in my experience, you don't always have to cut them away, though you can learn to love them from a distance. And this is something that I've been doing, for example, loving them from a distance. Right now I'm back at my family place, and I realized more and more again to see the conditioning that I reconditioned myself out from, and acknowledge that, observe that, not trying to absorb it. And it's challenging. And I feel like for you, it might be, let's see the central theme here. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you like, it's like, since it's in reverse, if it would be like this, I would say, okay, you have challenging time to navigate through those conditionings, to navigate through those energies, but it's in reverse. And I feel like you actually are the angel of strength and you don't have so much problems with that. Let's see what's the challenge here. Okay, with the 3 of Cups for reunion in reverse, I feel like you separating from yourself from those people, or from those people that make you very feel unstable, that make you very feel like more as if you have to serve them, or if you have to dim your own light to, you know, to listen to their opinion, to listen to what they have to tell you in your home life, in your environment. And it's actually, you know already what you want to do. You know already where you want to navigate your power, where you want to navigate your next steps, how to actually navigate and what kind of tools you want to use. And the challenge here for you is actually distancing yourself more and more from the people who make you feel like as if they're holding you back. Also with the Justice card here, because your inner voice, your wisdom is already giving you the advice that you've been experiencing since childhood, maybe even. Whenever, like, because in the past it was the same with them. In the past it was the same, that you wanted to follow your own feeling, your own gut, your own inner voice, your higher self, and the surroundings of yours were just like holding you back, or kind of manipulating you in phrases in a way of making you feel scared or unstable or afraid with fear. you know, like loving you in a superficial way, though it was just fear programming to hold you back, becoming your highest self. And I don't say it's with intention. It's never actually with intention. It's just a conditioning that you get to acknowledge, that you get to observe, that you have been conditioned the same way, but you have been seeing through that and working against that, or working in a way of changing that. The temple path for partnerships and romance, what is the central theme here? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Maybe you have dealt with some karmics. Maybe you have actually coming out from a karmic relationship or a karmic romance that actually taught you to take a time out, to isolate yourself, to be for yourself, to go through some spiritual awakening, through some lesson learned wisdom. But what is the challenge here? The Hanged Man, yeah, actually isolating yourself and bringing yourself to a place of spiritual enlightenment. The Hanged Man is someone who actually trusts that he will not fall from the tree. He's just like hanging there to have a change in perspective, to become more enlightened. And with you, in combination with the Wheel of Fortune, you still need to realize and understand that this relationship or this romance that you've been coming through, Gemini, that you've been coming from, was something from the divine, was something to teach you something here. With the Wheel of Fortune, it was something made, it was programmed perfectly from the universe. With I still keep looking at this fox here. Maybe a teacher, maybe a trickster, maybe another Gemini that you have dealt with. I mean, we just came out from Venus retrograde. Maybe it also happened during the Venus retrograde that someone just came back into your life and you felt like they changed, but at the end of whatever you had with this person, it just turned out to be the same person that you have dealt with in the past. Inauthenticity, ungrounded energies, instability. But it's also Venus retrograde taught us a lesson. What kind of people shall we actually still continue to have in our life, at our table, and what kind of people not? But with Healer of the Ages and Work and Money, let's see here the central theme. The Knight of Wands, yes, you should take action. Be assertive, be fast, be passionate, be enthusiastic, be fiery about the healing services that you want to offer the collective, because it also helps you to heal more and more. And I feel like this is also the thing, we cannot heal everyone. We cannot heal like our families, our environment, our neighbors, or whatever person you have in your mind right now, especially if they don't ask us to heal them. The only way we can heal other people is healing ourselves, is by letting them see to what kind of person you're developing to. The more you put yourself first and the more you do the work for yourself and the collective. And this is actually the way of how you can help other people, because they see you shining in your light with the desired outcome that you've been working on for so long. And this will make them realize more and more what kind of conditioning they are carrying with themselves in their life, in their experience. But you cannot point out with the finger towards other people and be like, you're this and that, and you've been conditioned this way and that way. It's more about pointing the finger to ourselves and understanding, acknowledging what kind of way we have been conditioned, to then understand that we can choose to follow the light within us, to unwrap us with the conditioning that we have been through, the layers like an onion that we're just like shedding off. Let's see here the challenge, the Tower. Yeah, even if it means like, I don't know, whenever I see this Tower card, I feel like there's someone, roommate constellation, or since it's about work and money, maybe also quitting a job that is not serving you, that is actually not creating good karma here in this collective, where you feel like you cannot fully reach your potential or show your potential towards the world. Not being afraid of quitting a job, or not being afraid that other people will see the side hustles that you do while you're working at this office job. You know, maybe you've been working in an office job, and at the same time you've been working on your own business, on your own entrepreneurship, on your own side hustle, where you do Reiki or read tarot cards or whatever you feel you want to do, or whatever you've been doing, and you're kind of anxious or afraid that the people see you and question your being or criticize your work, or you being this person that you are. Or other thing, you are chasing more and more your healing services or the things that you want to create in your collective, and maybe in your family it's, or in your home life, roommate constellation, take what resonates. It's so heavy, the energy to carry around, where even maybe the person, father, family is telling you, if you continue to be this way, if you continue to be this way, or to continue to do this work or this project, or be just simply you cannot live with us any longer. You know, like kind of kicking you out from the place, or you kicking yourself out from the place, because you just realize it's not. But the tower is also talking about beliefs, you know. And maybe it's also you with the healer of the ages here. It's also about solar plexus energy. There's a lot of yellow coming. And solar plexus is all about the third chakra. It's all about you not giving a damn about anyone or anything. Are you more the warrior that wants to fight for their life, not giving a damn about anyone or anything? Or are you more the servant, the person that just serves other people and their opinions because you are afraid that they will not love you any longer, or you just don't value yourself so much that you keep hanging out with people, keep having people close at your table that push your boundaries, that dim your light, that speak to you, like belittling you. And it's all about, what are you choosing? Do you choose yourself and start respecting yourself more? Or do you keep continuing disrespecting yourself so other people feel respected? It's in your hands. And the tower is also speaking about disbelief about yourself, that you start valuing your work more. Maybe you've been also doing some readings, Gemini. For example, you have the service to heal other people, and you don't value yourself that much that you, like, I mean, in the beginning, it's totally fine to do this for free, to, like, you know, grow within your journey, or ask for donations. But I feel like the majority of you guys have been have been doing the work to be in a stage of being where you can actually ask for money, to value your work and be so confident with your work that you start now more and more to give prices. Okay, I'm going to do and give a reading, 3 cards reading for 10 euros, 10 pounds, $10. Take what resonates. Because I remember in the beginning when I was starting this, I was just doing here and there, like 1 year ago, in my Instagram story, some daily messages, or here and there, talking to people or my friends, doing the readings for free, just to enhance my confidence, like my self-esteem there, my confidence, and become more confident. And here and there, I also asked people if I could give them a reading so I can enhance my skills for free. But now I'm in a stage where I did step by step. Then I started to give readings for 10 euros. And then I realized more and more, I should not give it for 10 euros. I should give it for 15 euros. And then at the same time, also combining it with creating videos on YouTube, and step by step, acknowledging more and more my value in the readings and the energy that I give in the readings, to reflect it more in a way of, what kind of price do I imagine, you know? Because if you don't value yourself, no one on this planet will start valuing you. If you keep continuing work for free, even if, like, you know, always listen to your intuition. Sometimes it's just like also a collaboration with other people, or they give you promo, or I don't know what. Listen there to your gut feeling, but don't belittle your own light and the energy that you give in your work, in your services. Because if you belittle yourself, then you will keep attracting people who don't value your work. But if you start valuing your work, and actually also doing the right decisions based on those different circumstances. When people come to you from the universe testing you and asking you for a reading or for a service, whatever you do as a service, and you're just like, you know, not giving a price, or actually start giving a price and being like, I do this for 15 euros, or I do this for blah, 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 then you send out more and more the signal to the world that you start valuing yourself. And the more you do that, the more you attract people into your life that actually valuing you. A lot more opportunities, a lot more doors that are opening for your highest good. But first, you have to put away this belief. And that's why the tower is happening. Maybe something is happening in your finances where you feel like your bank account is in minus, or you don't attract customers or clients. I feel like it's just happening for you in a way of making you more aware and conscious about how much more value you should feel towards your own work. Ask yourself, how much value do you feel towards your work? And give yourself answers. Try to acknowledge and observe how much energy you give towards a service, in each services, in each person, in each dynamic. Yeah. Because this is what will more and more create a change in your subconscious mind. When you ask yourself questions and answer yourself those questions in the best possible outcome way, with the third eye here in Metatron. Because your intuition is bomb.com with the Queen of Cups here. Maybe you've dealt with the Queen of Cups, by the way, in your personal development, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And the main challenge is actually to finally cut them away. But I feel like it's more you becoming psychic and realizing more and more what kind of energetic input you give towards other people. And really being fair towards yourself with the Justice card here. Being fair that you deserve the best, that you deserve the best out of the best. But I feel like it also has to do with the dynamic that you have in your home life, in your family life, in your environment. Because you're standing there, your ground, but it's still like constantly surrounding yourself in those voices, those beliefs that are not serving you, that are based on fear, and it kind of, holds you back or manifests somewhere in your subconscious, but it's changing. This was it actually. But what is, strength? Nurture yourself and stand your ground and see your infinite potential. I feel like the more you nurture yourself, because in the background is also again yellow, solar plexus energy, maybe buy yourself some sunflowers, some yellow flowers, or work with the color yellow to enhance more, the solar plexus within yourself, and also your root chakra. Feel very stable and grounded with the decisions that you take and with the work that you've been doing. Yeah, Gemini, if this resonated with you deeply or highly, I appreciate donations through my PayPal, or booking me for a 101 reading, or giving me a subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. Listen to your intuition. And I appreciate you so much in our community. Send you so much love and light and abundance and blessings. And see you the next time.